Na hát, hölgyek, urak. Az a nagybüdi helyzet van, hogy szépen ellenőrizzük, hogy most sikerült-e hangot varázsolnom. No. Közben azért elindítom, tehát hogyha véletlenül meg is van hang, akkor azért folytassuk. Úgy. Continue.
Kid comes back from Windbag Ranch, smelling good and ripe.
Jó. Hogy, van hang. Hiper, szuper. Hát venni kellett egy új mikrofont, igen. Keljünk fel a földre. Szóval... igen, ezzel a bástyás játékkal játszunk most. Nagyon sok jó kritikát hallottunk róla. Ha minden igaz, lehet, hogy ez ráadásul valami mobil játékból indul. Hát játszadozunk vele. Próbáljuk megfejteni. Aha, itt tudunk fejleszteni. És az élességen.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
Igen, ezt így rá tudjuk nyomni. Ezt ugye a... Itt szereztük meg. Nem csúnya egyébként a grafika, csak olyan fura. Szóval itt szereztük meg, hogy itt lehetett a hozzávaló extrát levadászni. És akkor megnézzük ezt a másokat, itt meg a... Ha minden igaz, a nyilat lehet majd. Csak azt a fegyvert lehet használni.
Used to play a little game. See who could bust the most targets and the fewest shots.
És... Okay.
He's focused.
He's on.
And he's off.
Aha.
Perfect shot just happens in a flash.
Igen, azért nehéz, mert pont, hogy átlósan kellene. Még inkább célozni. Aha, itt nem szerint az idő, ha jól látom. Akkor itt viszont lehetne jól célozni.
Kid ain't done bad at all.
19, de csak egyet nyertünk most el. Aha, következőt az 10-ből kellene.
Kid ain't had enough.
Kipróbáljuk újra. Igen, azt az előzőt is lehetne volna így.
Takes practice, and a mighty strong bow helps too.
Szupi. Ouch! Nem baj. be. Megpróbálunk. Azt mondja, hogy 10-ből kellene, ugye?
It's all right, solid performance.
Na, ez így meg is van. Igen, ilyen összetevőket lehet gyűjtögetni. De hogy tudnám ezt 5-ből megcsinálni? Ahhoz nagyon sok van. Ahhoz nagyobbat kéne sebezzen szerintem. Vagy ki kéne logikázni, mi? Mert majdnem minden sorra 2-t kell lőni. Csekkoljuk csak le. De az első megy odáig. Akkor ez így biztos, hogy nem. Akkor reszetelünk. Na jó, most visszamegyünk. Lehet, hogy majd később egy erősebb fegyverrel jobban fogja működni.
He returns with some of the materials we need.
Megint szereztünk valamit. Ugye az arra a fegyverre fordítható, és én nem biztos, hogy azt akarom, azt a fegyvert. Na nézzük az új területet.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
csak ilyen szépen
But then,
menet közben épül.
somebody gets to the core before the kid.
Oh! Sok potyog mögöttünk. Lapotyogott minden mögöttünk. Éppen. Ez nem ér.
Floor starts giving way under the lightest step.
Vigyázz, hova lépsz?
A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky.
Jaj, ez így nem ér. Hogy de leszettük. És közben azokat az apróságokat többbe kell gyűjtögetni. Oh. Na ezt a gyorsakat jobban szeretem, mint azt az előzőt. Miatt már az sokáig kell. De ezzel tovább tart.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for them.
Oh.
Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Quick and careful is the only way to go.
Leestünk!
Security is all fired up.
Ojoj! Pat! Ne, csesz ki, hogy oda dobtál. Ez így nem ér. Ezt rossz helyre dob.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery.
Persze, pajzsok is, mindig elfelejtem. Szépen.
Sky bridges link the path together.
Az elveszett. Mondom, pedig azokból jön ám a pénz.
One of them bridges whips the kid along.
Ojjaj! Ez átdobott a túloldalra.
travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind
micsoda
blows.
pálya. Sok ennyit, mert a dolgom az oké. Jöjj! Ojjj! Na. Utána föltöltöttük az
Well, if we
energiát.
mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing.
Ojjj!
Scumbag ate it by mistake.
Gyere, 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 gyere,
Tough
gyere.
break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
Úgy. Ötjük begyűjtve. És mehetünk tovább.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them.
Ah!
These wires to toss those things are plenty far away.
Na, 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 na. Ha van egy... Ugye annyiszor dobhatjuk a...
Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from
Igen,
time to
igen.
time.
Lötyünk van.
They get real cranky when you wake 'em up.
Na ez is akkor, hogy fegyverfejlesztő. Szupi. Akkor csalhatunk vissza
In all this toil,
az egekbe.
the kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
Megmondom őszintén, ez a folyamatos kommentálás egyébként engem zavar. Mármint amit ez a szöveg előittem művel. Nem tudom ti, hogy
So we
vagytok
didn't
vele,
find the
de
core that time, but
engem
that ain't
zavar.
about to stop us.
Jó van, na lássuk csak. Visszakerültünk. Fölkerünk. Szintet nem léptünk, viszont fejleszteni tudunk. Már ha akarnánk. Már ha akarnánk, de... nincs olyan fegyverünk, amelyhez ez még jó. Hát akkor majd visszatérünk később. Lássuk tovább. Hova lehet eljutni? Az is egy fegyverhez valami. Meglátjuk. Ugye upgrade
No
szerezhető
place better
hozzá.
than Trapper Shingle for learning to tread light and shoot straight. Trappers had to tread real careful here, else take a nasty fall. They train themselves by clearing out the targets, while not clearing out the floor. Any good trapper knows never to take a step till the time is right.
Ja, hogy azokat ott fönn. Bá!
Expert trappers got something extra to give them an edge.
Bénák voltunk, mert leestünk. És ez bizony még nem azon múlott. Kettőt
Kid decides to
begyűjtöttünk,
keep working
de én
his
ezt
hands
azt mondom, hogy
before
meg
working
tudom
on
én
the
ezt
shingle.
csinálni jobban is.
Best time to pick a new spot was when swapping magazines. Ajjajjaj. Aha. 52 és 64 kellene. Fussanak ki még egyszer. Na jó. To think a rickety place like the Shingle survived,
Működött
and so
úgy
little
jöttem
else
észre, hogy a
did.
fegyverfejlesztés. Tehát, hogy több lőszerünk volt bele, és ez sokat segít egyébként.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Például, hogy megnöveli a... ...28 kapacitás. Na menjünk egy következő szintre. Aha, az egy következő pálya. Ugorjunk neki.
The dead welcome him with open arms. The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. You don't much care to see him. Not like this. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Kid sees him there agape, in the flesh. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't got time for answers. The Thunder Brothers.
Ez jó kis csapda volt.
They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Norty, the bird boy, didn't make it. The Jawsons, they didn't make it. Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here. Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we?
Jó, mindenütt maximum.
The core survives as well. Kid does what he has to do. And then... what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please. He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time. For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Uras sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since. We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Ez ránk vonatkozott, hogy itt milyen kiegészítővel tudjuk. Aha, itt tudjuk lecserélni. Kézigránát. Le tudja a fegyvert váltani. Bizony beállítottam a kis állatkát.
Kid ain't finished here yet.
Ja. Akkor használjuk.
The cores. You remember.
That's
why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again. takes us some fragments, and the bastion makes it good as new.
Már van upgrade-elhető felszerelés, jó, hát azt most pénzül vettük, de hát...
Now he can shoot
Na,
that
még
fang
plusz
repeater
8.
all day long.
Most nem tudjuk megvenni, de tovább tudunk esetleg
Track
haladni.
down a couple more
Úgy.
cores near the edge of the city.
Na, melyik irányba menjünk?
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city.
Ha válasszuk ezt.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either.
Fölébred. Egyszer fekszik ott a párnál. Úgy kelünk, hogy...
Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull.
Szűk a
Well,
hely.
the gods are long gone now.
Nagyon szűk a
And the
hely.
orchard core is long gone too. Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god. Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. He couldn't even save his loyal subjects.
Találtunk némi kiegészítőket, amiket ellátunk, tehát most vásárolni is lehet, meg találni közben. Vaj!
Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine.
Vaj! De szétdurrantottuk! Az aranygyikát.
So what'll it be? Invoke the gods, or tell them off? Piv. Kid decides to press his luck. Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore.
Mondjuk vissza.
Kid ain't never seen windbags that quick. Maybe old Piff put a scare in him.
Van ám itt zene.
Kid ain't about to sacrifice himself for the likes of Piff. Kid passes Piff's trial, and he's richer for it. The gods ain't gonna catch you if you fall.
Hey.
Kid ain't found the core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
Na, visszaugorhatunk.
Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind. Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy. Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought. The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls. Round and round all you like. Piff's still gonna be ugly.
Na, ugorjunk. Amit az előbb nem választottunk be.
There's only one way to cinder brick fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags. Calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Ja, ezt jó messziről el kell intézni. Azok repkedjenek ide a markumba. Picit iszunk rá.
Well,
menjünk
windbags,
fel.
young and old, keep fighting for the fort.
Wow.
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
Na, figyelj, valami... pisztolykát kapunk.
Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
És olyan rossz ez a fegyver. Területre hat ráadásul.
The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
Hol estünk le? Ott a kettő között.
Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kids sure can. He stashes the marshal's prize. Goes back to something more his style.
Visszaállítottuk azért, mert
As for the windbags, Cinder
She's
Brett
ready.
gave him enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right.
tudja, mi
Can't blame them
történik.
for wanting it.
De nem volt rossz ez a fegyver.
So many of those sorry things hold up inside that old fort. Not a scratch on him as he presses on to higher ground. Az a jó azzal, hogy ezt most azt hiszem föltöltük maxra már ezt a fegyvert. He's got a squirt lure at the ready in case things turn sour. Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works. ain't afraid of getting burned. They trap the kid in the middle of the forced parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles. They got something to gain and only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was
Van még
Glandon.
valaki?
The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now.
Azt mondom, a képén meg egy csomókat végeztő. Olyan.
The windbags finally get the message.
Az nagyon vicces elrendezés.
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this. The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at
Marissa.
Cinnamon Fort.
Egyébként azt kezdem érezni, hogy ez egy olyan játék,
Kid
amit nem
shows up
tudsz
just as
használni.
Zolf's telling me about his own
What's
journey
that,
to the
Tony?
city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zolf was his smoking pipe. Poor kid collapses after just one drag. The
Hova
past.
kerültünk el?
Only good thing ever come out of the past is history. The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Zealandia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the earth, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Whoa!
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Zealandia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls. Out there, kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Ezt felveszünk. Akkor tudunk is ezeket csinálni.
You saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Na még 6 reflexió van. Az a baj, szörnyek, tehát...
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Nem baj, legalább sok üzlet gyűjtünk. És pénzt. Ilyen kristályt vagy mit. Anyosod.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Valahol estünk, hé.
Well, he finally arrived at Zealandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Ojej. Baszki.
But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Köszönjük azt az neki a földet, hogy szíves legyen.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the bastion, but the kid made them real.
Lütyi jött, de HP Lütyi, nem mi?
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Reflection complete. Akkor completek vagyunk. Na jól van. Azért ez itt már kezdetbe durvulna a végére.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals. Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light.
De most...
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
De itt voltunk az előbb.
Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either. So what'd the kid do? Why he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Tüzeljük! Azt ki. Nem egy gurultunk.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Nagyon hosszú ez a pálya.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart. He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that. All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
És kiütötte alulunk a talajt.
Finally arrived at Zealandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Whoa.
What was I saying? Anyway. But then, all he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name. Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the baths. question, but the kid made him real, not me. I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would.
Na, hát akkor ezt megcsináltuk kétszer. Inni. Még egyszer nem megyünk be a pipába. Oké, teljesen főszereltek vagyunk. Ha?
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the
Yo,
kids had to go
tehát
through for all this.
építettünk egy újabbat. Shrine, vagy Memorial.
Behold, the Pantheon. A Kobe.
Na várjál, ez öreg
Even
rész
since the
valami.
Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Jó. Na. Én azt hiszem, hogy itt kell a csúcsalomba hagyni mára. Nyílnak az újabb területek. Aha, ott fegyvert azt meg lehet még fejleszgetni. Ha így legyen, vagy ne így. Jó, nem dobjuk le magunkat a sehova. Na. Végre újra tudtunk beszélni, legyetek jók, sziasztok!